Hi guys, we're the House. We have a video now. It's great, and we also have a new guest. To my left is Grandma. Say hi, Grandma.
Hello.
She's less of a guest
I'm
and more just a
Grandma.
different member.
Yeah, okay, more of a different
Yeah,
member.
it's-
We mentioned this
He
last
just
time.
wasn't on last time. Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah, I wasn't aware.
Yeah. Well, now you are. All right.
Yes, now I am. I'm
In
here.
the middle, we have Cookie once again, but now with a
Hello.
face. And then
Yo.
to the left of Cookie, we have Grim once again with a very terrifying face.
Yep.
Yep. And then to the left, we just have a hat. It's the Monopolist.
Hello.
The monopolist himself.
The Monopolist himself. So welcome back. So now that we have a video, I'm not gonna do insane edits because it took forever, but I'll do some edits. So you just look
Yeah, you
out
do
for
some.
those.
They're pretty funny.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
I appreciated that.
Not
I
to
watched
toot
the whole
my own
thing.
horn. Yeah, not to toot my own horn, but
But I did not partake in the
it
image.
was pretty great.
You know,
You should all watch it.
yes. All of the people who just watched our
All
first
of
one,
the
all of
hundreds
them,
of thousands
Yeah,
of people.
we have fans, guys.
all
This
70,
is-
all 70,
70,000. Yes, all 70,000.
Oh,
all
okay.
70,000.
We're going that direction.
Plus 0. Don't forget the 0. 70, 100,000.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah. That's exactly how it works.
Okay, we could talk about movies. What movies have you
Yes.
guys seen recently?
Well, I saw Endgame. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's some very, very good hot takes on Endgame.
Have you seen Najera?
Very
I have
good.
not. I have
God
not.
damn it, Sarah.
I know it's been like so long and I still haven't. Honestly, I've lost hope.
Because of you, we cannot discuss Endgame during the podcast.
That's fine. Probably other people who are watching it haven't seen it. I'm with you. I feel you. Those viewers
point.
out there who haven't seen it, who are probably gonna just see it at
Yeah.
home alone with a bowl of
Good
popcorn.
point.
I understand. I understand
You
your
know, it's
pain.
You know, it's a great movie that I haven't that everyone should see, but I hadn't seen till last night. Actually, is
What?
Dirty Dancing.
You haven't
You
seen
haven't
Dirty
seen
Dancing?
Dancing?
I
was
have
just
until
thinking
last
about
night.
that
Yeah.
movie.
It's
I
so
don't even
good.
know
I
what
watched it
that
last
movie
night,
is.
yeah.
I love that movie.
You've never
I
heard?
don't even-
Okay, everyone's
I don't
heard
even.
of
I've
it.
never heard of the movie.
That's the
You've
must.
never
That's
Of the movie.
that's one of those must-watch movies.
Yes, the lead character in that is so pretty.
That one and Four Weddings and a Funeral, which is just hilarious.
I've never seen that.
No,
As we all
heard
know
of it.
now, Jera does not know any rom-coms or chick flicks,
What?
as evidenced by a game that we played on Saturday.
It's true. I don't. I spend most of my time watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. All right.
That's respectable.
That's acceptable, yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
The House is not sponsored by any of the movies or series that we're mentioning.
But hit us
But
up
we
if you
could
want to.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah, hit us up, please.
but we would like to be.
Call us
We're
up.
not sponsored for now.
See it if but we've nearly gotten our Patreon up. It's getting there. It's getting there.
So yeah, so you can give us money.
Money.
Yeah, if you give us the highest donation, then we guarantee you we'll get one sponsor, even if it takes us
And
our
the
careers.
first sponsor will get a free House t-shirt.
That's true. That's true. We
Yeah.
will make more.
Yeah.
They didn't cost a lot in the first place. Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell. Shut up.
They're priceless.
They're priceless. They're made of the finest American-made
Cotton.
quality.
They-
No,
they're
no.
not
It's actually
polyester, they're
I
it's
know.
cotton.
actually 100%
Yeah.
ring spun cotton. It's just very thin.
Yeah.
But some people like it that way. It's the perfect summer shirt, as I
No,
like to
I
say.
I
Yeah.
actually quite like it as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's high quality, but the good one.
Anyway, is there anything we should talk about that doesn't spoil major movies?
That doesn't spoil anything.
Doesn't
Yeah.
that doesn't spoil anything.
Yeah, what other movies have people seen that probably all of us have seen?
Mm.
My
I'm-
brother saw the Pikachu movie.
Oh my god.
I haven't watched it.
Detective
I really wanna watch it.
Pikachu.
Yeah,
wanna
that's
watch
definitely gonna give spoilers because I haven't seen it
Don't
either.
you dare give anything away.
I swear to
I
God.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, I need to see it.
I want
I
to
just
It's
see
know
gonna
it.
that
be
was
terrible,
intense.
but I have to see it.
It's you're obligated to. If you've ever even
Jared.
once touched Pokemon cards, you have to.
Jared, do you want to see it together?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Anyway.
All I know
tangent,
is that
but yeah.
one kid started crying because it got really intense, and
Aww.
he had to leave.
I love how they're marketing this as a kids movie, and it basically is, but it's also really disturbing. I mean, if I was a kid and I
Yeah.
went and saw that, and I've been like only dealing with Pokemon that don't have fur, then
And
I
you don't have like a deep manly voice.
yeah,
That's what
I
happened when the third
Little
Ice Age
Pikachu's like, hello.
Ryan Reynolds, right? It's Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds,
Reynolds.
right?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Well,
yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is not what I would call like a deep voice, but
For Pikachu, I mean.
Morgan
I guess so.
Freeman.
third Ice Age movie came out, I had to leave.
What? Oh, I thought you were saying that there's a new Ice Age movie.
No, when the
I
third
got
one,
really excited.
I feel that child. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
sorry, coughing.
Was it? Oh,
I muted myself.
Graham, do your Morgan and Freeman impression.
Both Morgan and Freeman.
Yes, both of them, one at a time. Please.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan and
Morgan
Freeman.
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 This has been a documentary on the Galapagos Islands. No, wait, that was bad.
It's better than anything else we can do.
Who is Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman. What?
I mean,
Wow.
You don't know.
Cookie.
You just
I can cut it out. It's fine.
Yeah, there's some editing for you, Jarrett.
The fun. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to this.
no, I don't know
he
who
is-
Martin.
He is
Martin.
he is the black guy.
Yeah.
What?
Actually, no. Samuel Jackson is the black
Yeah.
guy.
Okay, so, but
He's the
Cookie,
really
you
Well,
don't
now
young
know.
voice black
Chadwick-
guy.
You don't know
Chadwick
Morgan
who
Freeman.
plays
No.
He was in Now You See Me. He did a really good
Nice.
job in that. I mean, he has like the
Mhm.
luscious voice that like impersonators on Fiverr get millions of
Oh,
dollars
is he the
to impersonate.
documentary guy?
Yeah, well, kind of. Not Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh.
He's also got a great voice.
Yeah, he does. Neil deGrasse Tyson is the guy who does the space stuff, and he talks about space, and he appears on a lot of TV shows for some reason. Like, I don't know if you know, but he was on the Big Bang Theory. He was on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like alongside Lin-Manuel. I mean,
You would know.
Wow.
yeah, I would know. I'm not ashamed of that. It's a good show.
No, I started it.
You did?
Yeah,
How are you liking it?
it's good. I mean, it's a cop show. I like it.
It's not just any cop show. It's
It is a cop show. Good
it's-
observational skills.
I watched the first episode, but I haven't had time to watch.
Good job.
It's
you could,
good.
You could be spending your time right now doing it.
I
Watching
could-
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
But
You should-
instead, I'm doing some weird podcast with a bunch of strangers. Wait, strangers? No.
Yes.
Yes,
strangers.
we're strangers.
Speaking of strangers, oh,
Wow, okay. This is so organic.
I,
It's such a good cut. It's like natural. I didn't have to put an intermission edit.
yeah, I was at Subway on Thursday, and then what was I? Oh yeah, and there was a guy who he was making my sandwich, and then he was like, "So, where are we going after this?" And I just I laughed awkwardly, and then he was like, "No, I'm serious. Like, let's go do something." And then he asked me out, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I just kind of laughed, and then I sat down with my sandwich, and I was about to leave, and then he was like, "Do you want my number?" And so he gave me his number, and then I texted him, but it was like a spur of the moment thing. I wasn't gonna text him, but then I
wait,
did. And
Let's rewind.
Yes.
Let's rewind back to when you were
Okay.
eating your sandwich. Was he
Yes.
like when he was taking other customers' orders? Was he like staring at you, and were you just trying to eat your sandwich and like not look at him?
yeah, pretty
like,
much.
Like that feeling where you pick the chair that doesn't face him. It's the opposite one, and you're just eating your sandwich, and you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the booths were like, I had to sit, so I was facing sideways to him, so I couldn't, I was just
so
avoiding
you
eye
can
contact.
see him moving, but you can't really see where
Yeah.
he's looking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so then I was gonna try and not escape, because I was kind of hoping something, like,
He was
I don't
kind of
know.
attractive.
yes. And so, he's gonna
It's
watch,
like-
if you ever
it's like
watches
that.
this, he'll be like, wait a minute, I work at Subway. I asked someone out.
So it turns out
But-
there's a massive amount of boys who've asked out people
Yeah.
who work at
That-
Subway.
Yeah, I did text him. I was like, "Do you always ask girls out at Subway?" And he said, "Not always, but you were cute."
Oof.
No, it's so true. When I was working at Subway, oh boy.
You always ask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's the best place to pick up girls.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
no,
I
I mean-
bet.
But just don't tell anyone.
Okay, yeah.
Don't expose the underground
Yeah.
Subway business.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not even Subway. I was at a cafe, and I wasn't at a cafe. I was just walking by one, and I walked by. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was like a brushing past a bullet. I was walking by the cafe, and these two guys, they're sitting at a table, and they're looking super relaxed. They have their coffee. Like one guy's leaning back. He's got his arm on the armrest of the chair because it was a weird cafe and it had armrests. It was like a wicker chair. I don't know. It was sort of far out. But they look at me, and this one guy, he winks at me, and does that pull up smirk
Oh
where-
yeah. Oh.
where
Oh,
it's just
shit.
a one-sided smirk, and I don't know, I didn't know how to react, and so I mean the door was open, so as I walked by, I just said okay, and then I kept on going.
Oh my god.
I don't know what I was trying to
Okay.
convey by saying okay, but
That's
Okay.
the best story ever.
That's amazing.
but it's just happened like that.
Especially because it happened to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a friend
Yeah.
of mine who will remain unnamed. Her boyfriend is convinced I'm gay, and no matter how much she tells him I'm not, he does not believe her.
Well, what do you do that might indicate that you are gay?
I don't know, man.
You don't?
I've never had that experience.
Are you sure
Which one?
there's
That
nothing
people
that
think
will
you're
make
gay?
you think you're gay?
No. The other one.
What are you insinuating?
Never mind.
What are you insisting? Are you insisting
you-
your ideals upon poor Grim?
Are you insisting your ideas on me? Definitely said correctly.
It's-
Oh, I could tell the library story.
oh,
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that up. I was like, "What do you mean you've never had?"
That was like forever ago. Back when I was in 8th grade.
so long ago.
Yeah. Really, really though. I don't remember 8th grade at all.
Me neither.
Oh,
Seriously though.
I do.
I mean, apart from that story,
No, I love.
I imagine.
But
Go
But-
ahead, Cookie.
Yeah, go ahead.
thanks. I was at the library, and there used to be a school right across the library where the kids would come over after school. Nobody comes to libraries anymore, so it's not a thing. But they used to come over and study, which is sad, by the way, in the library. And there was a shelf right in the middle with all like the good new books that were coming out. And there was a table with the chairs right next to it, and all these older guys were sitting at the table. And I was crouching down to look at one of these volumes that I thought was very interesting. And
Crouching
suddenly I
down.
hear like this thud, and he leaned his chair back all the way so that I'm like in between the shelf and the chair. And then he like looks down at me, and he's like, "So how you doing?" And I was like, "Ah!" And then I just kind of like gurgled.
Okay.
So how
you know,
doing?
I
I-
gurgle.
I have a strangely similar story that I just thought of, and it's kind of like a Jera story. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So one time in Harris Teeter, I was there with my Chinese roommate, and he had gone off, and I was just there, and I have this like I was wearing one of my long dangly earrings, and
Uh-huh.
this like
Yeah.
50-year-old black guy came up to me and was like, that's a crazy earring you got there. and he just I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
You're like, finally somebody noticed.
Finally, and then we had like this conversation about it, and then he just started talking about like he was like, "Oh, you seem pretty fit. Do you do any sports?"
Do you do any
And, like,
sports?
Yeah, and he like asked me a bunch of questions about like the different physical activities I do, It was very strange.
Did he mention
It
anything
felt-
he did?
He was really yes.
What did you learn about him?
He played a lot of soccer in his prime.
His prime. His prime. It's like,
But he seemed really sweet, but at the same time it felt like he was luring me out to his van
oh,
type
Mhm.
deal. Yeah.
I like to think he was just lonely. Just sort of needed someone to talk to about his glory days.
and then came back and he started talking to you about the same thing.
Your Chinese roommate?
Your Chinese
My
roommate.
Chinese roommate, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
bleep out his name.
I will bleep out his name.
Yeah.
Can we take
Yeah.
a moment to just try and picture Grim right now if you've never seen what he looks like? He has a
He
long
walks into a
earring.
Harris Teeter with a long earring, totally giving off the gay vibes.
He has a Chinese roommate,
Chinese roommate, long earring.
centric guy.
And you wonder why your friend's boyfriend thinks you're gay.
Well, I also have I got the industrial in the other ear.
Oh yeah,
A lot of people think I'm gay because of that.
Hmm.
yeah. Oh right.
Oh, these stereotypes are ruining him.
I know.
Not that being gay is a bad thing.
Oh, definitely not.
Oh, of course
know?
not.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
Yeah.
But they could be.
But we could be.
Oh,
What
we
happened?
lost.
We lost a member.
What happened to Grandma?
Woman overboard.
Well,
Oh,
Oh,
there she is.
Hello. I don't know what happened.
she went off to knit quilts.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to tend to my grandchildren.
Here's another interesting interaction I've had recently.
Do tell.
Yes.
So I called a customer service line recently,
Mhm.
and it was like a tech place. I was trying to get something fixed,
Uh-huh.
and he was looking something up for me, and he was like a college student, but
Mhm.
instead of like putting me on hold,
Uh-huh.
he was just like, so how's it going? And we had this no joke 55-minute conversation
Oh,
about like
my god.
how he's an art
That's
student and
amazing.
about how his teacher has like one of his newest art pieces he made, one of his teachers critiqued pretty badly, and
Aw.
but I was like, and I was talking about how I am interested in that kind of stuff, and he kept giving me encouragement about it. And,
That's
and
Just this
afterwards,
random customer service guy.
we kept talking about it, and then 55 minutes later he was like, oh yeah, I finished like 15 minutes when we started talking.
He just felt
He just
like
kept
talking.
talking. He just felt like talking some more.
Wait, you know what we should do? Isn't there like this website where you can sign things and like petitions and stuff? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
we should create a petition to change all customer service things to, instead of having background music, you just have really nice conversations with everyone.
Yeah.
yeah, and that'll help the lack of jobs, like, because you'll hire people to be the people who go online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stay on the
Who
phone
are
and
just
talk
the
to people.
hold.
who're just like
Just the
super
holders.
chatty.
I feel like that's for extroverts though. Like I feel like that would be the worst hell if you're an introvert.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just need
definitely.
something fixed.
Well,
and
you shouldn't
then you're
apply
in a
for that
55
job in the
minute-
first place, even if like
Or
you're
the
gonna have to talk to
person is, like-
anybody. People, any
This is like,
people
do
in
you
the first
want an
place.
extrovert to talk to you, or do you want an introvert who will listen to how bad your day is going? If you want an extrovert, press 1. If you want an
Introvert.
If you don't want to talk to anyone.
That'd
And
be
then it just
great.
hangs up.
yeah.
Okay, I have a story similar to that, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So why don't I take it away?
Yes.
Back in the good old days of, actually, I think it's incidentally 8th grade. It might have been 9th grade.
Ooh.
Like
The-
Everything
the good old
happened.
days.
8th grade's
while
a
ago.
poppin' year.
8th grade's a popping year. No, 9th grade was pretty good too, as far as I remember. Anyway, our school is really weird, and it did. Well, maybe not. It's weird, but it's different. We went on an 18-day field trip, and we.
Oh, I've heard.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a different story. You haven't heard this. Maybe you have. I don't know. We'll see. But we went down to
The audience
Florida.
hasn't heard it.
And it's just a huge drive to Florida and 18 days, and they assign you this budget where you get $36 exactly to spend on the whole thing. Now they provide food, but the $36 is what you want to buy for snacks. So naturally you're going to all like the cheapest places you can find to get, I don't know, like discount Captain Crunch and just survive off that for a day. So this one kid, he goes and gets these Pop-Tarts that are extra frosting. and he pulls one out, and it has no frosting on it. All right, and he's like distraught because he just spent $8, something like this. It was crazy, on this giant, massive bag of Pop Tarts, and they weren't even that good. And so since it's such a weird school, and since like most fun weird kids go to it, they're all introverts. But they wanted to call. They wanted to call whoever owns Pop Tarts. I forget. I think it's. Actually, I don't know, but it's a big corporation that owns like all of it. Oh, it's Kellogg's probably. Don't sue me. But naturally, they were like, well, since nobody else can talk to people on the phone, why don't we just choose Jera? And I was like, okay, I'm fine with that. And so I get their
And that's where
number.
your love of phone conversations blossomed.
Yes, I love it. It's a blessing whenever I get a call from any telemarketer. I just get to have a conversation with them and then tell them, actually,
They
I don't need
trying
car
to sell you
insur-
car
insurance.
insurance.
Yeah, I don't need car
Trying to sell you
insurance.
car insurance. And they're like, we actually have a 15% off the deal on car insurance. And then you're like, so how are you doing?
I actually I think
Got any kids? Got a wife?
Do you feel guilty about what you do? Are you just trying to make ends meet?
I actually think
I understand.
I feel you.
Jared
Yeah.
he got a call from some random person who was like, your car is ready to be picked up. And Jared was like, oh, great. That's so great. Except I don't have a car. But he spent like 10 minutes up to it, like talking about this car that he was
did.
going to get returned to him.
I did.
Man.
I don't have a car. I have a Vespa. I don't actually. I'm kidding. So let me finish my story. I call them up. I search for the number on the box, and then you aren't allowed to have a phone because it's that school. And so the teachers, they give you the trip phone because for some reason the teachers are down with this. They're like, oh my god, this is gonna be hilarious, and they don't want to call because they would get in legal trouble. And so I call them up, and this woman answers like, hi there, it's Angela. How can I help you? And I'm like, hey there, Angela. So, I'm calling about some Pop Tarts I bought. I said I bought because I didn't want to bring anybody else into it. I wanted to make this personal. Angela, listen.
I just don't know why you're so disappointing right now.
You're just, I don't know. You just failed the meeting or something.
Angela, I don't want to endanger your job, but I just...
I need more frost, man. I gotta get
But you
it.
give,
It
like-
was marketed as extra frost, and now I have to have it.
And then she's like, I don't understand, sir. And she's like, shh, Angela, you don't have to lie.
The Pop Tarts.
Please. Please, have some respect for yourself. And just leave.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue your story.
Well, it went something like that. Maybe not as intimate. So Angela, I'd like to get a refund, or maybe you could just send over some free Pop Tarts. And she was like, yeah, what? Okay. And so she's like, okay, what's your address? Well, should I give her my address? And I was like, well, no, I'll just give them the schools, and so if it gets swatted or something, I'll be fine. And so I give her the school's address. I give her my email, my phone number, which I also should have thought about, but I was actually kind of cool with that. Angela was looking, interesting.
You could see her?
I was about to ask.
I could see her by the way she talked. I just understood her.
Okay.
It was a deep connection.
Angela.
Angela.
Oh, Angela.
Oh, Angela. Anyway, so she does that, and she's like, okay, thank you. And I was like, well, I'm just curious. Before I go, how many times do you get this call? And she's like, it's not generally about the Pop-Tarts, but we get this a lot. Oh, Angela, I'm sorry to hear that. I wish you the best. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope they give you a raise. Maybe, or you
I'm
could just leave.
imagining Sweet little high-pitched 8th grade Jera.
Okay. Wait. High pitched.
High pitched, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is it hard
All
to
of our
imagine?
voices were high.
Jared, give me a sentence you would have said in 8th grade, and I'll try my best high pitched impression of you.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm cutting this out if it's terrible. I think I would have said. Oh, well, that was at
Something
the time.
short.
Something
Something
short.
short.
Okay.
Yeah, not very long.
Uh, so I do kind of like you. Yeah, I was a player.
Aw.
So I do kind of like you.
What?
Is that good?
No.
I think I know what he's doing, and you
Yeah,
need to
I
inhale a
think
bit
you-
more, buddy.
Yeah, I had a little bit too little. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
it's the
sure,
helium,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta inhale more, and you have to say it immediately after.
Well, I didn't have that much.
We'll add some more.
Give me a sec.
Okay, I'll finish. Well, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Well, I can do kind of like you.
You're trying your hardest. Are you like inhaling directly from the tank?
No, I'm filling up a balloon.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm filling up a balloon. Then I'm inhaling from the balloon.
Okay,
Is
do
that
it.
good?
You gotta really inhale it, dude. Just
Yeah, it has to
inhale
be
the
like-
whole balloon.
You just have to breathe it in.
Okay, that was a little bit too much. Give me a second to fill up the balloon.
Okay, while he's filling up the balloon, I'm gonna finish my story. So I get off the phone with Angela, and everybody's silent. All you can hear is just driving down the highway, and like the blinker goes on. Somebody like they're changing lanes, but everybody is staring at me. They're all leaning over. It's a van, and I turn around. I look at them, and I just scream, "We got free Pop-Tarts, baby!" Like that.
Hey!
And the whole van just erupts in like screams. It was amazing. That's like I think that's the best moment of my life. I'll be honest. I think nothing
Really?
can top that. Really.
That sounds amazing. Did you actually get the Pop-Tarts?
Yes, we did. She sent a letter with a gift card for $10 to any store.
That's amazing.
And we got Pop-Tarts and an extra like thing belonging to the same company too, I think. It was great.
That's
But
really nice.
they misspelled my name, so I can imagine Angela either she like did this to spite me, or she did this because
Out
she
of
literally
love.
misheard me. But she named me Sarah in the letter,
That's hilarious.
and she was like, "Dear
Okay, I'm gonna
Sarah."
stop inhaling helium now. I don't want to
That's
pass
really
out. I am breathing. I'm just bringing in more helium as it goes, but
No, don't
I'm
do
gonna
that. So
stop now.
yeah, fun fact: helium fills up your lungs with not oxygen, but with helium. So you're actually not getting the
Really,
stuff you
I
need
had
to live.
no clue.
Some people don't. That's why so many people
Pass out.
pass
I know.
out. Yeah.
That's why I'm stopping. I don't want to pass out. Pass out.
Peace out.
Pass out. I'm speaking too fast.
I think the helium's affecting you.
Yeah,
I
thank.
think so too.
On another note, you guys should probably go follow our social media. We'll be posting there every time we post a video on YouTube.
Deja vu.
And we might be posting updates on different things.
Deja
We
vu.
might be posting updates when the Patreon is out, or when we start the new gaming channel where featuring Grim and I.
I swear to
Yup.
God, did you say this like the exact same as last time?
On a more cheerful note, you guys should probably go check out our social media. No,
Because
I
it
don't
sounds
think
like
so.
it.
I think
Very
so.
Similarly.
It was
And
very
when we're
similar.
super famous, we'll be doing a face reveal someday. Like, because
10 million
so
subscribers.
No,
I'll be so disappointed.
If I pull up our first video to reference that, will I get copy striked from us?
If we pull up the first video, we might get a copyright claim from Buffalo.
From the Bulls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, about that. Our video with like 50 views got
72.
copyright claimed. Oh, 72. Sorry, 72 got copyright claimed from the hyena ball person, and so now I'm just gonna bleep saying hyena and ball. And so it's just gonna be. Oh, I just made more effort for myself, didn't I?
Yes.
Oh, it's just
Jera,
gonna take
That
another week.
squeak.
Jera, you don't have to bleep that out. You don't just have to not put the video in our video.
No more balls, okay? I'm sick of them.
Make that the intro. Please make that the intro.
We
Yeah.
respect you, hyena guy.
Episode 2, Angela and balls. Or Angela and no
Please.
more balls.
Please.
Angela does not want any more balls.
Angela's sick of balls.
Angela's sick of balls.
Too many.
Too many.
Okay, small break. Oh, I just drank water and it tasted like helium.
Ew.
Probably not good.
Helium as a taste?
Mm-hmm.
What did it taste like?
I don't know how to describe it, but it's just
I think you might be tasting the balloon.
no. I know
No?
the difference
Oh.
between
He knows what a balloon tastes like.
Yeah, because I bought like 100 balloons the other day. I know what a balloon tastes like.
Don't you just hate it when that happens? When you just like, it's your day off and you just feel like blowing up 100 balloons?
Well, it wasn't my. Are we still on pause?
I might use this.
You
Well-
can use whatever. We're just letting you know. I don't know.
Well, I wasn't just in my day off casually blowing up 100 balloons. I was blowing the balloons up with a purpose of filling a room
We're
for a
back.
certain purpose, which is undisclosed.
I see.
Hey guys, when we get more followers or like subscribers or stuff, we should ask them to come up with topics for us to talk about.
Oh,
Yes.
that'll be great. Actually, we could do it now.
We should
I'm sure
have-
we
we
have a
should
couple of
also have-
invested viewers who would like to do that. Okay, hey,
We should invite
think of
them on,
topics
too.
for us,
No,
viewers.
that's for patrons.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're
Only
gonna
if you're
create-
cool and give us money will we let you be in.
That sounds so much worse than it actually is.
I know.
Maybe
We're gonna
not.
make
I
friends.
mean, it won't make you cool. You're definitely a cool person to start with. This will just
So if-
increase your
If anybody
coolness.
listens to this podcast and wants to add comments down below to tell us what we should talk about or give us some suggestions, please feel free to do that. We would love to hear your feedback.
Oh, that was
Yes.
well put.
Hey, Grant,
Oh no.
There's
Hey,
another
Grim.
beep. Yes.
what do you call a person stuffed in your mailbox?
Bill.
We know.
Bill.
Bill, a whole Bill in his spot.
What do you call a guy with no arms and legs who's in your swimming pool?
Bob.
Drowning.
Bob.
And what
This
do
is
you
bad.
What do you call it when they meet? Love.
Aw.
Right now, we're back, and this will be a very odd cut, but we're done. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Make
okay.
sure to complain to your fellow telemarketers and have long conversations with random guys at the supermarket.
And never
Subway.
forget the beauty of Angela.
Yes, do not forget the beauty of Angela.
Yeah. Anyway. Goodbye.
Okay, this is gonna be a edit. See you guys.
See you guys next time.
See you guys.
Ciao.
Bye. Nice to meet you.
So I guess I'll start. You gotta start by clearing out your. This is going at the end of the podcast.
Okay, I think we're good.
I'm recording, so shut up. Thank you. All right.